confused.
Hi,
You look like
welcome
you gonna
back
kill
to
somebody. Just
Mistrial's Miscreants and Fairy Wings and Dragon Tales. It's time for another session, and our band of heroes of the Empire, protectors of the realm, are just coming back to Portus, the central and capital city of Clanhals, from their adventures in the north, where they actually rescued the Lady of Northgard while on a clandestine mission for the Queen. Having reasoned with Granjan, a white dragon in the north, Tally, through a series of unbelievable rolls, rescued the lady, Rosalind, and brought her home. They were immediately loaded onto a boat. Without fanfare, the royal party, our motley crew, and they spent 4 days sailing southward and back to Portus, the capital city of Clanhals. So let's go to the table here. And here we are. Everybody should be popping up here sometime soon. And let me check the monitors. Yep, everybody's working. The cameras are all working. And we're good to go. So, after returning to the palace, the party got their rooms, the same rooms that they stayed in when they arrived, but with one caveat. There were no attendants, shall we say, outside. So it seems that our party may have gained some trust. So after a good night's sleep in the palace, our party begins to awaken.
it feels like
What's
we
for
have slept for a
breakfast?
month.
What's for breakfast?
I'll go see in the kitchen, I guess.
I don't care.
It's got to be better.
I'm not leaving this bed. I'm not moving.
Oddly enough, I'm just laying on the floor next to Emily.
Floor, nothing. There's a whole ass bed. It's a large bed. I'm very small. I don't take up much
So
space.
who's the little spoon, who's big spoon?
Depends.
You want to roll for it?
Depends on the day. Alright,
I just realized something. Me and you look like twins. Bippity boppity boo.
Yeah.
It's adorable. My
y'all are
God.
so cute. Alright.
I just realized that. I'm going, dang.
You're adorable. I love it.
Time to roll out for breakfast. Who's with me?
Go. Me. You know the orcs are with Yeah.
I roll out of bed and I just stand up.
We stay
me
hungry.
something. I'm not
I had a question.
I
Do
have no
orcs
armor.
fart?
I'm just in a tunic.
Don't.
So you're
bring
staying
me
in the
something.
room.
I'm
Absolutely.
staying
Do
in
Yeah,
the
they
room.
do.
I can't remember. I mean, that's a serious question.
Yeah.
No, I think a nice luxurious morning bath sounds lovely.
No, I'm good.
I would like a morning bath.
You know, I took a bath once. It wasn't so terrible.
We took one a couple of years ago.
You know, not together.
No.
Is Dottie down there?
She's around here somewhere.
Now,
Over here.
so who's
She's over here.
bathing?
Okay.
Who's leaving their room to find breakfast?
Oh, well, yeah, God, what am I doing? I'm gonna eat first. Then I'll have a bath.
Bath first, then food.
Anybody else want to do anything else? The palace servants' dining room is bustling with activity and
We have no guards.
plenty of food.
Is there stuff flying around like last time?
So the 6 of you are headed to the dining room, and you notice that Reiner is not with you.
Where'd the little guy
Where
go?
is he?
Baratuka?
Yeah,
Where is he,
Reiner
pray
be?
tell?
The little druid.
Where'd he go?
Are we gonna have to go find the little druid now?
Did anybody check his room?
Let's go look.
I thought he stayed in the room with. When was the last time anybody had eyes on Reiner?
When we got back yesterday.
I put him to bed.
No, tell in his room.
Yeah.
All right. Did you check his bed?
No, I'm going to get breakfast first.
Okay.
Let's go check his bed.
Let's go. Let's go check his bed.
I'm still going to go grab some breakfast
All
for
right.
Nancy people.
Well, I'm gonna turn around with the other girls and go.
We're gonna check
Check
his
the
room
room.
first.
Okay. As you walk back down the hallway, you come to Reiner's door.
All right.
Little Druid. Breakfast.
Don't make me break this door down.
No answer.
Well, let's try the doorknob first.
Okay. Try before you pry. Okay. Did it open?
The door opens.
Okay.
What do we see?
So
You see a
Empty bed.
semi-dark room, a bed that has not been slept in,
his
Right,
fire's
right.
not even lit. Nothing.
nothing. But I need everybody that's in this party, you three, to roll a perception check.
17.
5.
Agnes, on the bed you see a folded piece of parchment.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
12.
So, I guess I'm going to go and get that piece of parchment and I'm going to read it. Okay.
You gave me 6.
Okay. No, I can't read. I can't read it.
May I read it out loud? The crew?
Can you read, Belle?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I've got an invocation where you can read all writing.
Oh.
We can read English. can't
Skorum
you?
was the only one who couldn't read.
Yeah, we're all educated.
Okay,
Okay. Okay.
go ahead.
My dearest friends, I'm leaving you this note so that you will not worry. Apparently, I am needed elsewhere or else when it's all so confusing. We all have passed through so many places and times it makes my head hurt. But I know that I will see you all again. Tally, your leadership and control in situations of dire circumstance amaze me. Pray continue and protect the entire group. Agnes, thank you for your counsel. It has meant so much in my times of indecision. Your words of wisdom have kept me from making even bigger mistakes than I have made. Anley and Nick, care for each other and our friends. I will miss our antics and look forward to resuming them again soon. Belle, your strength above all has saved us in more than a few skirmishes, even when some of us made that particular task a bit more difficult. And Gatsby, our faithful healer, it is you that have saved us all. Your skill returned me from that which comes next, and for that I will ever be ever grateful. With you caring for our friends, I need not worry. Tal, you are telling me, or will tell me, or have told me, it is time for us to go. You say, she says, that I cannot tell you any more for fear of changing your path and mucking things up. I do hope that the time apart is short for us both, but these are strange times and strange magics. In the meantime, I will miss you, my friends. Reiner Moonleaf.
Oh, man.
He didn't tell us where.
We don't know where he's going, where.
But he said he'll be back, so that's
Okay.
good.
As long as he's coming back.
So now what?
We
Well-
can eat some breakfast.
Go eat, and y'all can take a bath.
Breakfast.
You guys passed me as I'm bringing 2 trays, one for the unknown disappearance family.
Well, so we stop, we tell you what's going on, we show you the note, and you go on to your,
Well, I hand one of you the food because I know some people have bigger appetites than others. So, food. Well, since he's not here.
I don't know. I feel attacked. Why'd you look at us?
Because we've lived with you for a very long
Wow,
time.
the way you eat, like it just, she just eat.
She's
We're
good.
big people.
All right.
That was pre-breakfast. Those were second breakfast.
Let's go head down to the
Afternoon.
dining hall and get some more grub.
So by now, this is a familiar sight to you all as you enter the hall. There's approximately 150 soldiers and mages and all kinds of people in this dining room. It will easily hold 300 to 400. There's plenty of food. It's halfway decent fare, and you don't draw much attention anymore. I mean, only having been here a week or two, it just seems like you're no longer a novelty.
That's
And
fishy.
people are just ignoring you as you go along.
I would rather them ignore us than stare at us.
All right.
And you see the standard things that you've seen before. The soldiers, the younger soldiers bragging to one another, and some of the mages moving things with their magics, and no big deal.
Okay. So, let's eat.
See,
Let's eat.
So of course there's roast beast and
I'll take one of those.
eggs and
Are we
Of
being
all
served
kinds
like
and-
we were
Oh, no.
previously? We're getting our own now.
yes.
Oh, we're not guests
Oh.
anymore.
We're family now,
So
so
it's
I'm
like
just
cruise
gonna-
ship buffet. You just go.
Get
So
you some.
I'm going to take a whole beast.
Take what you want. Take what you want. Eat what you take.
So that, potatoes,
I can only imagine one of the servants at least is just like
some bread.
eyes wide, just like, oh my god.
What kind of fruit is that? You just want some fruit?
I want all of it.
Some fruit.
Just toss it on
It's-
over. I turn my
It's
plate like
dragon
this.
fruit.
Those are really good, actually.
What
Let's look in your
about-
ways and get something? Yeah, get something for the babies.
Oh, and you haven't seen Ace either.
I haven't.
No.
Wait, what you mean you haven't seen Ace?
And come to think of it, when you were looking for Reiner, it just struck you as
Those two went off
you
together.
haven't seen Ace.
Maybe Ace is taking care of Reiner.
we can hope.
Well, I will think the best. If Ace is gone, I know that Ace is taking care of Reiner. And that's good with me.
Wow.
Sad though, I miss him. But I know Ace wouldn't leave.
He might be in the yard. He's a bear. He might be outside.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you
Does
said
the
he
bear
was like
poop in the
left.
woods?
Pope shit in the woods. The bear Catholic.
He wears a pointy hat.
So did the cat.
So the Pope goes to the bathroom in the woods?
And wears a pointy hat.
I thought he went
There's
to the
bears
bathroom.
around.
Only if there are bears around.
Oh, okay. I understand.
All right.
Yeah.
So you finish up your breakfast. It passes without an incident. No, this is almost routine for you now, heroes of the Empire. As you were leaving the dining room, you're approached by one of the Queen's ladies, and she approaches you, Tally, and says, "My lady, would like to see you mid-morning if you are available."
Yeah, we're available. Yeah.
That was
Make sure.
in
Audrey
her
gets
I'm
out.
not around y'all. I'm upstairs.
Oh, make sure Audrey gets out.
Mm.
You're not with me
No.
either. Make sure Audrey gets out.
Sure.
mid-morning.
Just go
Just
down
gotta
the list.
ask.
Mid morning, I gotcha. No
About-
worries. Audrey will hang with me.
About an hour.
Okay. Okay.
So now what are we going to do?
Well, I'm gonna shower before I get, or bake before I see about Audrey and let her roam around.
I've had
Yes,
bath,
I'm
I've had
eating.
breakfast, I've done the morning prayers
Okay.
thing.
I'm still
I-
eating.
Just hanging out.
As
You-
you're doing
you-
the morning prayer thing, I just decided to
I
roll
take
up the
my
ice
food
in the
very
bath with
seriously.
ice and just
We
Okay.
just had a long boat ride.
Bath.
ice bath, yes.
And Reiner's gone. And
From
Ace is
Find
gone.
that much ice.
Snow from the window.
I'm eating
Oh,
my
well, it's not
feelings.
snow.
You just
Snowing.
haven't seen Ace.
What?
I'm eating my feelings.
So we don't know if he's
What's the
gone.
stuff on the... Don't tell me it's bird poop.
Well, I'm gonna
Yeah,
look
because
for
you
him
never
whenever
know.
I take
Yeah.
Audrey out.
Yeah, I'm
So-
gonna go look for him too.
Just a little bird poop bit.
All right. So where are you looking?
Some very thick
Courtyard.
bird
Just in the wooded area that's close by, and just
Well,
go looking
you're
around.
actually, there's not a big wooded area anywhere nearby. You have the courtyards and you have the training yards for the soldiers. You're pretty much in the center of a city.
Did we want to go back to the training yards?
Should we? Yeah, we should.
I don't.
After breakfast, I decided to join Annie in the training yards.
If I call Ace, he
And
will
nobody says
come
to
if
do
he's
anything,
in
we're gonna go to
earshot.
the training yards and just harass people again.
We're just gonna lay the beat down on some kids again.
So I'll just walk in the perimeter as much as I can and call him. He'll come back.
Okay. So you don't seem to be able to locate him outside.
Maybe he's inside.
I was about to say
Sleeping
maybe we should just go look around inside and make sure nobody
He might be in the kitchen
messed
eating.
with the bear.
No, just wherever we go, we'll check for him.
Okay.
He'll show up.
So Annalie and Nick are headed to the training yards.
Yeah.
Um,
Practice is good.
and just like the last time you visited the training yards, there are several different levels of training going on there. And it's militaristic type training, so they're ignoring you because you're not part of the whoop-de-doo.
Just watching till we're invited.
Okay.
Okay, so
Gatsby?
Oh, I'm watching them too.
Oh, you're in the training yards.
Yeah, I watch them, y'all. I'm standing there
Okay.
going,
I mean, she does have a sword.
You did?
Yeah,
I didn't realize that.
it's a kick-ass sword.
it
Nice.
goes when creatures of the north are around.
I forgot about it, yeah. And I got an undead sword.
A badass
You do have the
undead
Lich
sword.
King sword. It is a badass sword.
Very bad.
I have several swords.
So, back to
Fired through
Tally.
No,
So
actually, I bought,
Tally's
like,
going
4
to
of
finish
them.
her breakfast, and
Oh no, I only have one sword.
I guess I'll meander out to the training yard and kind of just watch and laugh. That sounds good. Until it's time for me to go see the queen.
So, while you're in the training yard, you overhear one of the trainers, I guess a young woman in her early 20s, chastising some of the younger soldiers for not performing well in front of heroes of the Empire. And as they fail at the simple task she assigns them, she tells them to apologize to you all for their failure. And several of the young soldiers, male and female, all run over, kneel before you on one knee, and beg your forgiveness.
'Cause that doesn't make me uncomfortable at all.
Yeah, just do better.
I mean,
You're forgiven. Stand up.
Stand
Please
up.
stand
Go
up.
away.
Bitch, stand up.
The young woman screams at them to get back in line. They jump up and run back towards their train.
Okay.
Okay, back
That was
to
your-
Agnes and
That don't
Belle.
like that.
You think I
So
got
what
a
are you
really
guys
awful
doing?
life?
Well, while they're doing all that, I'm gonna go ahead and make myself useful. I'm gonna bring Audrey out so she can take a little spin, use
I'll go with you.
whatever she needs to do, and just
Okay.
gonna sit here. I'm gonna
So
watch
you
Audrey.
two, are you two staying in the same room or you have separate rooms? You
Everybody's
and
got
Sally.
separate rooms,
Okay.
but Nick just sleeps over in mine.
Okay.
Gets lonely at night.
Okay.
2 minutes.
So-
or so.
You head outside into one of the courtyards, or I take it you're going to the courtyard, or do you want to go to the training yards?
I'm going with her to let the dragon
Yeah, I
out.
was gonna go to the courtyard because I want to kind of look around for
Ace,
Ace
too.
also.
Okay. So as you head out to the courtyards, it's just standard, administrative traffic and some palace guards and this and that and the other thing, and of course you surprise one or two of them with the pseudo dragon, and as you let Audrey fly, she twirls upward, and looks around and
Stay close.
flies over the training yard and shits on the training yard.
Is she
And,
looking for Ace too?
Yeah,
she
that's a
could
good
be.
idea.
she's
Bird's
Yeah.
eye view.
Miss her buddy.
and
Mr. Frank.
then she comes back and perches beside you
Okay.
on the ground, just sitting there.
Good girl.
Starts singing. Just
She's
chirping
the
and
sweetest
singing.
little dragon song.
So is she trying to tell us something? No, just
She's
singing.
just happy.
She people
Happy.
watching.
Good. Good girl. Okay.
Is it time? I got a queen to meet. Let me go see.
So
I
it,
see a queen
it
by
comes
a
about
dragon.
mid-morning. You were never invited into the
Nah.
to the whoop-de-doo and the training yards. You're used as a threat to the younger soldiers that are failing at their training, and
I would rather us not.
Yeah, let's aim scray.
Aim straight
so
right.
you know where the queen's chambers are. You were directed to the same place where you went and discussed the magics the last time you were at the palace. So when you arrived there, there's of course soldiers outside the door, and they stand aside and knock on the door, and you hear a familiar voice from inside saying, "Enter."
Not the mama, not the mama.
So as you walk in the door, you see the queen seated on a well-cushioned chair beside the table. Her ladies sitting on several chairs around the table. And she looks up and she says, "Oh, Miss Taliesin,
So,
thank you for coming. Ladies, would you excuse us, please?" And they get up and hustle on out. I guess you're wondering why I called you and asked for the meeting.
I mean, I could guess, but why don't you tell me?
Well, we have, we need to perform a ceremony. We need to award you again, Heroes of the Realm, or Heroes of the Empire, excuse me, twice over. And Lady Rosalind, shall we say, was uncomfortable with such a thing, but we will make sure you get your due.
is she the chick we rescued?
Yeah.
We'll slap her around a little bit and say, get.
But beyond that, I wanted to discuss with you your ideas on us continuing to the south on the tour of our empire.
My ideas?
Would you rather travel by caravan or by boat?
Which is faster?
The boat, depending on the weather.
And we're going south, so we're headed south through the swamp.
Yes.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm going to say let's do caravan. Only because the water is weather dependent.
Okay. Then your choice is what we shall abide. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break for just a few minutes. We've got some things going on, and we'll be right back with you all.
Bippity boppity boo. That's all I'm saying. Ah, wait a minute.
But no,
Get back
I
to
think
the
you have
mic.
dice.
All right, and we're back. We had some visitors on the Fairy Wings and Dragon Tails set,
We had a
and we had to
quest
take a
of
little
outs-
break to entertain our visitors. But now we're back, and
Back up.
let me get us back to the table
Get
here.
her out of my good books.
And here we are, our merry band.
Early 2000s cameras.
So, you know, we get in bed, and that's just to start
Huh.
with. And we get our
All right, so you guys are out with Audrey. Some of you were in the training yards, and Tally, you were with the Queen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, Queenie, I need to talk to you.
Well, please do.
So, it's about Gronjan.
So,
The gravity of this situation should be felt. I gave a dragon my word, and I intend to keep my word. Do you intend to keep yours?
I intend for you to keep your word through my actions.
somebody needs to remind me on this woman.
All right.
We will have further discussions on our trip.
Well, we'll certainly be looking forward to that.
I want to ask a question. What?
You're not there.
Oh, shoot.
All right, so back to the training yards. You guys were just,
Hanging around.
yep, same thing, day in, day
Nah,
out.
I'm bored.
You should walk into the training
Yeah,
yard and just start.
I'm
Nah,
not with-
start swinging
I'm
your
bored.
axe.
Break
Let's-
dance.
I'm with Amy.
Let's go check
We're-
out the grounds. That worked out pretty good for us at the college.
It did, didn't it? It was
And back to Audrey and Agnes and Belle in the courtyards.
Okay. Well, we're just hanging out. We're
I'm full
We
and
really
I'm
don't
just
have-
walking around enjoying being outside and still looking for my bear.
Mm. Yeah.
okay.
So no
Dice.
sightings, huh?
No?
Well,
Well, I think we need to go back in and kind of figure out what our next game plan is. What's our next move? What are we doing? Where are we going? What's
We got to figure out what's.
we're going on a caravan.
We don't know that yet.
we don't know yet.
Oh, we don't know?
Not
Yeah.
yet. Haven't
We
yet
just know
got there
eventually
yet.
we're going south.
Yeah.
I was told there's wine south. I'm cool with that. And there's no snow south, which I'm even cooler with.
Bikini weather down in Scotland.
So then I'll move to leave
On
the
to
Queen's
Riverdale.
chamber, but on my foot out, I'll stick my head back in and say, so you haven't seen my sister's bear anywhere, have you?
I have not, but I can make inquiries.
Do let's.
Yeah, y'all didn't have no beef for breakfast, did you?
So as the Queen's ladies comes in, she motions to one of them. And you hear her telling her something, and she rushes off through the other door.
That was curious. I'll make my way down then.
The silence was loud.
I know
That
it
was
was,
a really
wasn't it? It
loud
was deafening.
silence.
Just tick.
So I'll leave the Queen's chamber with that.
Did y'all even talk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, she asked me a couple of questions. I asked her.
Okay.
And, I'll go find them since they have Audrey.
Okay. You kind of can sense where Audrey is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And, so upon reaching them, I, tell them, so the Queen.
You
and-
find them in the courtyard, or headed into the building from the courtyard.
And, so we'll be going south via caravan, overland.
Okay.
I mean, water was faster, but it is weather dependent, and we just came off a boat, and I am not eager to find myself on another one.
Boats are not our friends.
I'm
So-
alright with both.
You might be. The
But
rest
Go
of
down
us are
there.
not.
Go down to the other room where Mama is.
So,
Lay down.
where do you all go?
Where do we go?
We need to have a meeting. Are we going to go with these people, or we need to decide what we're going to? What?
Are we on 10th level?
11th.
11th.
Y'all are 11, I'm 10, they're 9.
Because my totem spirit or beast appears to you to convey the information you seek, but a commune with nature spell, but only as a ritual. So when you do so, a spiritual version of one of the animals you chose appears to you to convey the information that you seek. So can I do that? Do a commune with nature?
You have to find some nature.
Is there dirt anywhere or something?
There are trees about,
Put your hand on the tree.
and grass and dirt.
So I can find out where Ace is. So we're 11th, that's right. Forgot. Okay. Well, whenever I can find some nature, I wanna.
Okay, it's right outside the door,
Okay, I wanna go there and
and that is a. Hang on.
it also says while raging, you have resistance to all damage except psychic damage. The spirit of the bear makes you tough enough to stand up to any punishment.
Okay, so go ahead and do your communion with the nature. And as you perform the ritual, which takes just a bit, you, before you appears a bear.
So, in my understanding, it's not Ace, it's
No.
a bear. And
A bear.
so,
And it's translucent, you can see through it.
so Mr. Bear, I need to find my bear, Ace. Can you help me?
The bear goes, it's on all fours, turns, and looks at the building.
Oh, so he's in the building? Is he safe?
They done.
He's a bear.
Oh,
I don't
throw
think we're
down
gonna get much out of him.
somebody. Did.
So that's all I get? I don't get any specifics, just that he's in the building.
Can I cast a guidance spell to find him?
Can we find him? Mr. Bear, can I follow you to where he
The
is?
spirit seems to wander off towards the entrance to the building.
Okay, I'm following the
We're
bear.
all following.
Okay, let's go, y'all. Let's go
Okay.
see
We
where
storm
Ace
in the
is.
building.
They're not with you.
Yeah, we're not
Okay.
with you.
I'm
Up-
with you.
Up the
I'm here.
stairwell
Do the whistle. We'll come running.
and to the hallway where your rooms are.
Wait, what?
So he's in one of the rooms.
He trots down to your door, turns, scratches at the door, and then disappears.
So I go in my room. Is he in there?
As you enter the room, you see a large figure standing on the opposite side of the room. apparently in some armor, huge, about bigger than you.
Golden
Hanging at the side of this large figure, in one hand is a mace,
The golden compass.
a big mace.
So this is not an animal, it's a...
It's kind of hard to see. Roll perception.
20. I got 19, I have 1.
It looks bipedal, but doesn't look human. It looks too big to be a human.
So is it Ace transformed into something?
What do you do?
Lights. We need light. I'm with you.
Agnes lights up the room,
Ooh, ooh.
We're
and
not
you
there.
see tufts of fur sticking out from beneath the armor. The figure turns towards you and says, "Mistress, Sir Reiner said I should remain with you. It's Ace, and this is what he looks like."
What?
I want to see.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness!
He's up there.
I can't even get some passes, excuse me. So,
It is
so he
dope.
speaks to me? Is it a spiritual speak or is it
Oh,
regular?
it was so
No,
cute.
he's
We
speaking.
can all hear it.
He's speaking common.
Yeah, we
Everybody
heard
can
him.
Look how cute.
That is a
That's
novelty and a half.
amazing.
This is a bigger person.
Did Reiner
We're not there
enchant
yet.
him?
I know.
Did he?
I'm
eat
still
him?
So-
excited.
Why do you call him
Chances
Sir
are we're
Reiner?
gonna be on edge. Like, what
With
the hell?
Something we don't know about?
during conversation,
Sir Reiner.
Whoa, that is
Yeah.
so cool looking.
Well, Ace and Reiner do have a very lovely relationship.
let me find it.
Look at that. That's amazing.
During a conversation with Ace, where he speaks very politely, very plainly, he explains to you that, let me find it. I have it here somewhere.
So,
Um,
is the spiritual bear gone?
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, he disappeared, remember?
Yeah. Wow. It was thought provoking. I got lost in there for a minute.
Well, there's a
Uh-huh.
lot of stuff that's happened today already.
Mm-hmm.
He has cast an awaken spell
Oh, onto Ace?
on Ace. And as casting an awakened spell, he, after spending the casting time and tracing a magical pathway and a precious gemstone, he touched it to the beast. The target has no or less than 3 intelligence. The target gains an intelligence of 10 and the ability to speak one language that he knows. The target awakened beast or plant is charmed for 30 days. And now is sentient.
You okay?
No, yeah. I'm wearing mascara. This shouldn't be.
Wow.
What did
So Reiner
So-
left us that.
Is it
So
waterproof?
Reiner, he explains that
You maybe
before
can look
Reiner
just a
left,
waterproof one
he
time.
rushed, he called to him. And while you were sleeping, he left
Ah.
to go see what Reiner needed.
Oh.
And Reiner granted him sentience to help protect over the group.
Oh.
Oh. That's amazing. Well, thank you, Reiner.
Seriously.
So he has the power of the bear still.
Yes, well, I'll get you a stat sheet.
Okay.
And he is actually a non-player character. He is your companion.
Okay.
He hangs out with you. He's kind of like your girl Friday.
Okay. My admin assistant.
Yeah, your admin assistant. That's a good way to look at it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good deal. Well, how do you do?
And he responds, I do very well, ma'am.
I'm looking forward to our adventure together.
As am I.
And you know I love you very much.
I do.
Aww. You don't have like people cubs, are you?
He looks at you and goes, I know.
Wouldn't that look cute? Little people cub look.
Little bear cub.
Sweet tooth.
That
You know what
figurine
sweet tooth
is really adorable.
It is killer.
That is amazing
When
that
did
you
you make
made
that?
that.
When did you make that?
I'll never tell.
I didn't hear machine
Don't read
gun.
it.
I had no idea where you were going with that. I was just, but something, I remembered something about that I could speak to the spirit bear. And I was like, let me look that up. That's so
All right,
cool.
so you three, coming from the training yards.
Wait, do we see the new ace just yet?
No, we haven't got up to the ruins yet.
So is that where you're headed?
Yes.
I guess we haven't seen anybody else.
We need a
Brace
tall-
yourselves.
What
So you
is-
make your way
you
up
wanna tell us
to
what
the rooms, and you find Tally, Agnes, and Belle, and a strange figure in Belle's room, with the door wide open.
What the is that?
God, that scared me.
Dun dun dun!
Wasn't expecting
What is that?
So you
Hey, Belle.
Get
Who's
the
your
comedic
friend?
timing going.
so
Yeah, so let me introduce you to the new and improved Ace.
Stop.
Reiner,
It's the alert sound from Metal Gear Solid.
Reiner has blessed us with this.
Well,
And
wait,
so
where's
he's-
Reiner?
Yeah, they weren't here.
Yeah.
Oh, they weren't here for the reading of the letter.
They'd already told me what happened.
You didn't tell me.
Figured you'd be better off just finding out on your own.
Aww. Well, at least he's with you somewhere.
sometime,
Some win.
Some win.
The question isn't where are we, it's when are we?
His handwriting's hateful. Okay. Well, he's probably okay.
There has been a lot going on in these first 6 hours of the day.
Sounds like it. It looks like it. Hi, Ace. Nice to meet you again.
Very nice to meet you, ma'am. Or sir, excuse me.
I know.
Well, Reiner left.
Ace.
I'm having trouble distinguishing between the human males and females.
That's a half.
Do you
elf.
like
She's a
little
half
bears
elf.
or big bears?
Exactly.
I give Ace a
My-
polite bow, just like
I have
Sir?
a beard.
Well, see,
My
you can see where he
apologies.
gets confused because dwarven women have the beard too.
Has he ever met a dwarven woman before?
You know, I don't know. Why don't you ask him?
Hey, have you ever met a dwarven woman before?
No, sir, I don't believe I have.
Okay, well,
Yes.
outside of dwarves, they have a beard. They're usually a guy.
And he looks over at Nick.
I'm shaven.
Right.
But do you know how to do a proper bow?
He's a bear. Why does he have to do a proper bow?
Well,
He
just
he's
kind of has
gonna
to stand
be
there and look
around
like a
the queen. He's
bear.
gonna need to learn how to bow.
He's going to be a protector, I can tell you. And
So,
Just proper
so
bow.
it looks as if you were confusing him just a bit.
yeah.
Do you know
Well,
what
that's a
proper
dude
decorum
too,
is?
honey, but
So he's taller than we are.
Yeah. He's about 7'6"
Yes.
or so.
That's great. We've got super duper protection now.
That's tall.
We're gonna have trouble explaining this, aren't we?
No,
Look at Ace.
all you have to say, Druid cast a spell.
Druid cast a spell.
We have
Voila.
a tall ace now.
well, he's only for 30 days though, right? Can we make it permanent? Because that is awesome sauce.
He's still or communing. There we go. So they've touched.
Well, you
Very
gave us
polite.
toys. We're going to play.
So Ace is very polite. He's like a
Very
a
gentlemanly.
well taught and
Teddy bear.
bred child.
The bear that lost its butt.
Very.
That's what he reminds me of.
Gentlemanly.
Ah,
I like
He
him.
talks like that. But don't let that kindness fool you, because you know the kind people are the ones that have
Beware of
The most
quiet ones.
capacity to be the most fierce. That's correct.
Is that why nobody's initially afraid of me? Because I run my mouth too much. That might be why nobody's afraid of me.
Well, you're pretty.
That
Handsome.
I'll take pretty.
She's pretty.
I'll take pretty.
Yes, he's pretty.
He's pretty, but still, ain't he, darling?
Alright, so
I'll take pretty.
you spend the rest of the morning getting to know Ace, the sentient bear.
Also, let's start putting our stuff in order because we are going to be caravanning south
When?
when the Queen says.
I mean, we haven't really
2 days.
unpacked. 2 days?
Well, we'll have to let the queen know about Ace, or how would we handle that? Because
I
it's,
have one more question for you.
we told her to look for him, or we just don't say anything.
Ask him.
let her know. Let's send word
Well,
that we
I'll-
found
I'll
Ace.
let her know.
Okay.
Does
Yeah.
he like ears?
Because we don't
I
want
know
to
you
get
can.
him riled up.
Do you know the bear
tall.
bear?
Don't scratch his ears.
I want to know.
And like this.
So as you reach out,
It's like, just trying to reach
I mean, you're not that short.
my 6
You
foot tall
kinda-
self.
Ace kind of leans
Away.
No.
away.
Okay, so no ear scratches.
No ear scratches. Okay. Just goofing
I
around.
see him going.
Like, what is going on? It's like,
And,
it's like
and as he
giant
leans away, he leans more towards the bell.
It's like, what's going
Mom.
on?
They're like, okay, that's enough.
No,
Uh,
touchy.
He puts one paw up and he goes, stop.
Him just putting his paw on Nick's face and
You
just
sound
goes,
like
stop.
Stewart.
6 foot. 6 foot. Come
Or
on,
Social
Social
bye.
distancing. Oh
I
boy.
don't know you. I don't know you.
And he goes,
We've been in prison together.
Like Medea.
Mysterious.
Come up on me.
so,
Wow.
I now
We have a
know.
bipedal bear.
Bipedal bear is amazing. I love it.
What's a bipedal bear?
A bear on 2 feet.
2 feet.
Oh. Well,
2 hoofers.
I call it
All right.
Pew.
So,
This figurine is just unbelievable.
now around noonish, how have you sent word to the Queen that
We
you
need to-
located Ace?
Have a little bit of meeting.
Just
I can
I'll
go. It's like,
I just flagged down one of the pages and just let her just
Hey, take a note to the Queen, please.
that.
Okay.
Excuse me. I had to get that out.
pardon you.
I had to get it out.
Yeah.
Good.
So that
Come out this way instead of.
All right. So
I don't know.
lunch.
You know, I haven't seen this dining room that y'all have talked about. I should go. I haven't been in there one time
you should
yet.
come. I mean, the
Nice.
food is.
Alright.
Sometimes
Edible.
sometimes stuff is
I
floating.
mean, y'all have
And
brought
then
it to me.
lunch passes without incident. Ace gets a few looks.
It's like,
I would
your
imagine.
friend.
Look, the bare
Just
necessities.
as they stop staring at us, we give them another reason.
I love it.
Yeah, as Ace has to duck to come into the room.
That's
You
right.
see
Our
somebody
bear.
like,
Yeah, you hear some silverware dropping and maybe a plate shatter.
Some
Yeah.
people are actually pale in the face, like, what the hell?
And then it's kind of like that's those odd folk
From Romsai.
from Romside.
Is everybody from Romsai weird?
Excuse me, heroes of the realm. Oh, hello.
They're big people.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're just a mixed gaggle of different races.
We are what they would call a motley crew.
So
We've got
We
human,
are
elves,
bag of
orcs,
mixed
a bear.
nuts.
the afternoon is yours. You seem to have free run at this point.
Well, should we go? Is there any shops nearby, or?
You're in the capital city.
Okay, let's go shopping.
Let's go shopping, yes.
Okay.
They had a library here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yes.
They do.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the library.
Okay, take Gatsby
Agnes
with you.
needs
Oh,
some retail
Snoop.
therapy.
What I'm gonna do?
You go to the
I-
library with Emily.
I'm not affiliated with snooping. I want to go read.
Oh, I need to
Agnes, you wanna
investigate
go
because I'm my
shopping?
guts.
I
to tell-
do. You know, Agnes loves some retail
Can I
therapy.
Okay,
cast
so
the guidance
Nick
spell?
and
Agnes got
Agnes,
a lot of money,
what
Nick
are
has lots of
the
money.
what are the half-orc twins doing?
We want to go a guidance spell. Oh,
Well, Ace is with us now, so
oh, what?
Yeah, y'all are a pretty formidable trio.
Oh no.
we can go look at weapons and such. Although we have plenty at the moment.
Let's see, what did I have?
Look,
I've
we
got
have like 58
a
weapons. We just
slingshot
need
and a
a
hand
couple
axe.
more. It's addiction.
Ace can probably carry quite a load.
Well, we don't want to put that on him.
Why not?
I don't want to overbear him with stuff because
Oh.
he might.
Overbear.
Because he may need his sword, and you put overbear him. He what's he gonna do? How's he gonna do his sword or his little cute little
I
thingies?
want to go. Isn't there a magic shop here?
Absolutely.
Then that's where I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Okay, so Agnes, you want to go shopping with me?
Let's shop.
Let's go shopping.
All right. Everybody's going shopping
Find me something for
except for you two are in
Yeah.
the library.
I'm gonna do a guidance spell in the library.
I want to look and see if I can find anything even slightly remotely related to Riscaris or this region's version of him.
We need
Possibly
a bag
get
of
my
holding,
proficiency
so
in
we need
religion while I'm
A
at
bag
it.
of what?
Because
A
I
bag
need
of
that.
holding.
Good luck.
They're rare.
Never know what you're gonna find.
All right. So
Let's roll.
in the library, you find a great many books based on military tactics. It's kind of nationalistic, you know.
Hoopla.
Yeah. Very little fictional literature. A few things on healing magics and offensive magics for the battlefield and things like that. There are some text for the Pantheon,
That's what I want.
and the Pantheon is pretty much what you're used to.
Like Greek versus Roman.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
So your chaos god that is your patron is, you know, portrayed by a similar name,
Cool. That I'm researching that.
and it's Corstantin.
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 Corn.
You put the wrong emphasis on the wrong
Syllable.
The syllable.
Oh,
Hello.
I'll never remember it, so I'm glad you're writing it down.
Yeah, Corstantin. I see the same symbol though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And there's just way too many similarities for there to be a difference.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I still want to look into it because while I may have been a paladin of him for the last 11 years at this point, almost, I don't know a lot. I know Stag is his avatar on occasion, and that symbol and the balance between life and death, and however you can maintain that, that's what you have to do. That's what I know. So I'm just researching.
Okay.
And I want my proficiency in religion after this. Yes!
That's what I'm. Yeah.
You get a pointy hat and everything.
Yeah. Get rid of it.
Okay, enough. So, anyway.
pointy hat. I love that.
So, Gatsby, who are you guiding?
We gonna find. I'm guiding out something. So we need to find out what's going on.
So you've guided her,
Well, nothing. I'm looking at religion.
I'm guiding myself to.
and you found a bunch of them.
Yeah, I'm happy over
I
here.
got-
I have my corner,
I
my
want to
chair,
guide
I'm reading.
myself to maybe take me
Don't
to a
bother me.
special book that may give me a lot of
Superpowers
a reference.
for
Everything.
Wow.
It's
History
great
of the
big book
World, Part
everything,
1.
With everything
Just
inside.
it's just like my gut tells me this is all a facade. that we're not getting the whole story. The queen is not who she appears
You want
to be.
history books.
So if you look around, you will find the history of the empire. And just like every other history book written by the winner, it portrays the empire as the shining, bright example of a well-to-do country and people, and everyone's happy, and everyone's well-fed. The crops come in every year.
But they're just being oppressed.
The wars that have been fought were quick and bloody and won by the mighty might of the empire, and their warriors were far superior than any that they ever met, and that sort of thing. You are in the capital city library, in the palace.
The very definition of whitewashing.
Nice job, Dottie.
See,
That
Dottie done
face.
said
Look at that one ear down and
that
one ear
box.
up.
There's a box
Oops.
fell out from the thing.
So,
This box fell on the ground that was
It's a
in
secret box.
That's the
secret
book
box.
you're supposed to look at.
a secret box. Secret box. Secret box.
Nick and Agnes, where are you guys going?
We're gonna roam around the downtown area, and we are gonna see if we can find ourselves anything that looks interesting.
Something that could potentially help in these upcoming battles, if there are any.
There are
I
shops.
would love
there-
magic shops where I
There-
can find odd
That's
stuff.
where
I'm
you're
going to the magic shop.
Let us all go. Well, we're all together, aren't we?
And Belle?
Yeah, I'm with her. I'm just following her until we find what we're looking for.
Ace and I are looking at weapons, then we'll roll over
So
to
do
the
you think
weapons.
there's
I mean,
something
to the magic shop.
That you'll
So,
need.
at the magic shop, you come across, and just like in the library, the magics that are
Memorizing.
that are being sold and peddled are mostly healings and battle magics and things along that line. There's a few things, maybe some potions of healing.
I want the
There's
real
some-
real.
Hmm?
I want the real real.
The real.
I want the real real.
Yeah, it's kind of benign as far as variety.
Mhm.
It's kind of more lended towards the military, because this is a big military hub.
Those are
So,
some graphics.
So
Um,
this is
Really,
not
those aren't there.
what I want.
Did that.
Yeah, that's not what I was going for either.
So,
It's not
Belle.
really outlandish.
So you're going to find a smithy and an armory.
Yes, we're just looking. We have plenty of weapons, but you can always have one more thing.
Okay.
And like we
Hand it
discussed
over.
before, Ace could carry other things as well. Of course, we don't she said we don't want to
Overbear him.
Yeah, overbear him,
Overbear. I
which is
love it.
adorable.
It's a nice little pun.
Yes.
All right, so
we're just looking
as,
around.
as you you're looking around. One of the blacksmith shops, and in this blacksmith shop, it's pretty big. It has several forges going at one time. There are several blacksmiths in here, and they're churning out, all sorts of weapons, swords and.
So they're getting
halberds
prepared.
and-
They're getting prepared for some
so-
kind of battle.
No, they're just churning out weapons. They have some hung up, and you can see, again, on the back wall, there are some things hung up that are just works of art that, you'll never see the equal again. A lot of folded metals, a lot of intricate design folded into the metals, and
Are there Damascus?
yes, that's what I'm describing.
Mhm.
So,
Could just
Um,
we would all know.
So one of the smithies is about your size. Human male. He's huge.
Hello.
The
And
smooth and mighty man is he, with large and sinewy bones.
he looks over at you and he goes,
She said.
huh, sweetie, you have a green tinge about you.
That's hot. Oh yeah.
I'm speechless.
So,
We're just gonna look around the shop.
is there anything I can be doing for you?
Spooning.
No, we're just looking around the shop and to see what you have available in case we
Sorry,
decide
I
to
just-
purchase
I
something.
watch a lot of movies.
Well,
You're gonna have to tell me about the blacksmith that flustered the orcs.
Oh no, I'm still with
you might.
She went
Let's.
with us.
I've got a storage building in the back.
Oh.
Would you like to look in my wares?
Yes. Come on, Ace. Let's go check it out.
Let's not take the beast, shall we?
If
He'll
Ace
be
can't
fine.
go,
He'll be fine right
I'm
there.
not. No, I'm good. If Ace can't go, I'm not going.
Okay. Well, you should have come without the beast. As he says that, you hear as two arrows strike Ace.
What?
Oh wait, say huh?
Somebody done tried to get up on the bear.
Both striking him mid-chest.
I got
Does he have protection on?
Yes, but the arrows penetrate his armor.
Healing
It
word.
hurts
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, you hear Ace howl out. He
Oh no.
How loud is it?
He falls to one knee, and from behind, you feel a strike at your neck and the back of your head.
I knew it.
Do I see
And
where
I
it's
need
coming?
you to roll a Constitution check. And the DC is
I got a 19, so plus 5.
you struggle to remain conscious as the little monkeys come flying into the side. And as you turn to see your attacker, you see 3 attackers.
Oh, shit.
Of what origin?
They look to be sort of
Zombies.
militaristic. They look to be wearing some of the military armor.
Oh no, well, they're gonna get their butt kicked because I'm raging.
Okay?
I'm gonna wipe out all 3 of them.
Wait, can we see like people running by from the shop window?
Not yet.
No, I'm gonna take all 3 of them out.
Give
They're not
me-
gonna mess with my bear.
You 4 give me a perception check. I'll give you the
Which 4?
opportunity.
We're in the palace.
Oh, you 3. Excuse me. Sorry.
Am I one of them?
Yeah.
Boy, we need to be there.
You're in the magic
Get-
show.
18.
We don't know anything's going on.
I guess that's a 15.
What are you doing?
I got a natural 20.
That's 15.
Oh, way to go.
Okay. Nice.
The DC was 20.
Ooh!
So, Nick.
Oh, but wait, it's perception, so it's 5, 15
Right.
plus 6, so 21.
Hang on.
Okay.
Perception. Where is that?
Look, I got a natural 20. that's
Plus
all I
2.
need.
That makes me 20. Okay.
Dang.
So all of you,
That's hard.
There was a
right
disturbance
there.
in the force.
all of you,
We felt it.
all of you hear a animalistic roar. And as you turn and look down the street, you see Ace stagger backwards out of the smithy, and you can see 2 arrows protruding from his chest.
Get
Time
him
to
out.
fight. Let's go.
Alright, let's go.
We need to fight this, and we need to get Ace healed.
I'm focusing here.
Okay? So,
Get him to me.
you are raging, so make your attacks. You have 3 attackers. You have just turned to find them. They are standing right in front of you. You look to your back over your shoulder. There are 2 archers in the back. And the big fellow that tried to get you towards the back of the building is now rushing towards us.
Okay, well, is Ace able to fight at all? Well, I read just a moment ago that when I'm raging, I don't feel, I can have intellectual pain, but I don't feel pain.
Okay.
So I'm going to do and I'm going to just take,
Oh,
I'm just
wait,
going to
wait.
spin around and I'm going to slice each one of them's throat.
You took 1 hit point of damage.
It just
Hey.
nipped her.
So,
But they hurt Ace, so they're going down.
So as you make your attack, so go ahead and roll your. How many attacks do you get now?
I don't remember.
Hold on. Barbarian. At, let's see, 11th level.
Weenie.
I'm actually kind of glad I'm not there because I'd be tempted to go for the kidneys again. Except now my dagger's come back. I don't even gotta get close.
You're a ranged thief now, aren't you? All you need is, I don't know, like telekinesis.
Oh, these
Not
guys are
even-
human,
No, they were
so my
daggers
poison
are
would work on
I
them
know,
too.
but when you want to steal
Acid
telekinesis.
splash.
No, I don't.
And I've got all those swords and daggers on me now from when we got our weapons before
I'm a weapon
on the
of
1st of October.
and anxiety.
So the shopkeeper's gone after Ace, huh?
Okay, your rage damage for 11th level is +3. So every damage that you do is +3. And you have at least 2 attacks.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll your 2 attacks against your 3
With my
assailants.
20? With my
Hmm?
20?
With your
What
20.
is it, Amy? What, Weenie?
16. Do I add anything to that?
I think that's just a base attack,
That's
right?
just a hit.
Okay.
And you definitely hit him.
Okay.
Somebody needs to get this shopkeeper and ask him why this happened to Ace.
Okay, so now you need
Can you
to
tell us
roll.
everything?
What are you hitting them with? Your great axe?
My big sword.
Oh, your big
Yeah.
sword.
Yeah. I'm doing this and then spinning around and doing that and then getting the other one like this.
Okay,
Taking
do you
a
want
one-on-one.
to focus both your attacks on the same person, or do you want to hit 2 different people?
2 different people because that one attack on that one person, he's done.
Okay. Two archers.
I was not expecting this.
At all. Just, yeah.
Came out of nowhere.
And it's a good thing I didn't take Ace back, leave Ace out there because he'd been a sitting duck and I'd have been back in the back. So I knew I shouldn't leave him.
Alright, so which one did you hit? One of your assailants? And I need you to roll a d8 for damage.
Okay.
Diamond.
This one?
Yeah. No, that's a 10.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then add your 3 for your rage damage.
7
Plus 3.
plus 3 is
That's
10.
10, okay. And then your attack on the second one, roll your 20 for your attack on the second.
5.
Okay, plus your proficiency. It's at the top.
14.
What's your proficiency? No.
Oh, plus 4. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry.
9.
5 plus 4 is 9.
Yeah.
A swing and a miss. Okay, so Ace is going to reach out with his. I'll let you roll for Ace. He gets 2 claw attacks,
Okay.
or he gets 1 mace attack.
Okay.
Okay, so roll a 20 for Ace.
Me?
Yep. You're bear.
2. Hold on. 3.
Dang.
Okay, so
Try
so
again.
Ace is
I
kind of
think she's
stunned
gonna
from
let
the 2 arrows protruding from his.
Thank
Okay,
you.
armor.
we're coming. We're coming.
Thank you. Y'all hurry up.
We're almost there, right?
So
At this
as
point, we're mid-run. I'm a little bit past the middle of it.
as the 2 archers again fire at Ace, one hitting him. Um,
I'm about to pick a little half orc up and run. A half elf up and run.
I'm already faster than
it does penetrate his armor. He looks like Boromir defending the hobbits. Now he's got
No.
shit sticking
It's so
out.
frustrating not to be able to throw my knives at the people shooting arrows until I can roll.
And that causes, hang on, 3 hit points of damage to Ace. Alright, so the big smithy hits Ace with a hammer,
Ooh.
Oh.
20, for 8 hit points of damage. Ace roars again and runs towards you and places himself between you and your assailants.
This is not good.
Now,
We coming.
3 turns for you to get there.
3 more. Okay.
Oh.
3 more?
No, that's 2.
Okay.
3 turns. You arrive.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I'm running a little bit faster.
Yes,
Well,
you
doesn't
are.
matter.
So you get, you may get in on this one.
Me too. We run.
No.
All right.
We are
So back to you.
Okay.
Ace has placed himself between your assailants and you.
We don't know nothing.
Okay.
Maybe we need to cast
Um,
a spell to find
the
out
big-
what's going on outside.
You wouldn't even know anything.
Smithy is chasing him with a hammer, coming towards you. So what do you do?
Okay, he's coming towards me with the hammer, and Ace is between he and I, or he's between me and the other people?
He's between you and the other people. He saw the other people attacking you and put himself between them and you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna, as he lifts his hammer up to hit Ace, I'm gonna stick him right here with the knife.
Okay? Roll your 20
8,
plus your proficiency.
12.
Okay. That hits. And roll a d6 for damage.
Okay, D6.
Square.
The box.
This one?
Yeah.
The regular dice, yeah.
The Yahtzee dice.
4.
Damn. That's plus 3, which is 7. Because that's your rage damage.
Mm-hmm.
Your second attack?
Second attack.
So what am I gonna do now?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens to him when I stab him in the throat? He's got to go down.
Now he kind of staggers back
He
and
chew on
But he can't breathe.
pulls your hand out.
He can't breathe. I got him here. It's in his esophagus. In
You
his...
kind of missed. You kind of got him in the sternocleidomastoid.
Okay, so he's stunned. He's stunned.
The side of the neck.
Yeah.
She
So
knows what a sternocleidomastoid.
Yeah.
The rest
Go
of
for
you
the
guys have told
artery.
you that
Yeah.
big muscle.
Go
on
That's
the
what
side.
I was
artery.
3 to 4 attacks.
okay,
Next one,
well
go for the artery.
I'm just gonna spin around and slice it and be done with it. Slice his neck
Okay.
because
So-
he's got armor and stuff on. So
Are they gonna they're gonna get repercussions from this?
So roll your 20. You do a spinning back dagger.
4.
As you spin and bring your dagger around, the blacksmith's he's kind of adept and he kind of swerves out of the way.
Go get him.
Ace
Go get him.
decides he doesn't like your buddies and he swipes at 1. Oh, I better let you do that, huh? Go ahead and take Ace's attacks.
On the 20.
Yep. On the 3 in front of the 3 that were originally attacking you.
4.
And again. He swipes and misses.
20.
And
Ooh.
swipes and hits. So
Critically.
roll an 8 and double it.
Rolling 8 dice.
Yep.
No. The one that's the diamond.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay. 4, so 8.
Okay. Alright. Nick, you arrive on the scene. There are 2 archers in the back of the overhang.
Is there like a way to them?
The forge is there's 3 forges in this smithy, and they're kind of in the back, hiding behind a bunch of shit. You see a big smithy, or someone dressed like a smithy, swinging a hammer at Ace, who has 3 arrows protruding out of his armor.
Alright, so I'm going to place
and
myself.
you see her, well, actually, the big guy swinging at her because Ace has put himself between the 3 other smithies.
But
And,
I'm raging.
yep, you are.
Okay, hang on. So let me get this straight. There are 3 smithies?
There are actually 6 smithies.
Ah.
3 on
Who has
Ace,
who has the
1
arrow?
on her,
They're
and
still in
2 archers in the back.
Okay, so are the archers like regular people or are they like smithies?
They look like smithies.
Alright, I'm going to go directly to those 2 and I'm going to use my
Good idea.
bonus action to essentially draw my sword and slice at one. I'm going to use my action surge to follow through with my other attack and try and get the other one.
That would give you 2 attacks.
Yes.
Alright, so you attack one and then the other?
I attack them both in like one swift motion, but it should count as 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Swift motion,
One and then the
trying
other.
to
So,
deter them at
so
least.
give me a 20 roll for your first one.
Pass this up. $17, 19.
They both hit. As you swing your sword in a straight, flat arc, you catch both of them.
So it's with my sword. It's +4/+4. So that would be like what 4
So roll a d8,
d8. That would be the.
diamond, +4.
So I roll it 4 times.
No, roll
No,
one time.
Just roll it.
+4.
That's it.
6.
6.
Okay, you do 6 hit points of damage to the one.
And for the other one, I roll the same thing.
Yep.
Same thing. 2. Oh, 6.
Okay, do 6 hit points of damage to that guy. So they, in turn, the big guy with the hammer swings at Belle, hitting her, causing 8 hit points of damage. So you
In the library. We need to get it down
That's
back
an
here.
8. So that's 19 in all.
Can we send
We're
like
studying.
a bug or something?
No,
Okay.
we're studying.
so the 3 guys. The 3 guys that are on Ace, I'll take their attacks. Only one of them hits with
Bandit.
a sword,
You're going to tell.
causing
Smells like it. Smells like it.
4 hit points of damage. So the 2 archers, now focusing on Nick,
Get him, Nick.
and neither one of them can can pull an arrow and hit anything at this point.
If anything, that should count towards luck.
Okay, so you guys are on scene.
Finally.
All right, finally, yay.
You and you. Sorry,
Somebody's got to heal.
We're not there.
We're not there.
Oh.
Do you have healing?
they're in the
We're in the
library.
library.
Oh.
I have
I'm a
healing.
warlock.
We need something.
I have
to get to y'all.
restoratives, health potions, and restoratives, and also have magic missiles because there's 3 of them that are still standing, and I want to knock their asses down.
Just avoid hitting me, please.
Well, these magic
It's an
missiles, it
enclosed
says
space.
you create 3 glowing darts of magical force. Each dart hits a creature of your choice that you can see within range. A dart deals 1d4
Yeah, but
force.
think of the explosion damage.
Okay,
They don't explode.
the darts all
That's exploding.
strike simultaneously, and you can direct them to hit one creature or several. So it's hit who I want to hit.
All right. Just focus on the other ones. I got these.
Okay.
Okay, so
So
At least until our warlock.
give me a d20 roll for accuracy.
18.
Yeah, that hits.
Good job.
Way to go.
So which ones do you hit?
Big Boy, who
Okay.
needs to come down.
So all three are
All three.
Magic
well,
missiles
no,
go-
I was going one to each one. Well,
Hold on, there's 3 on
There's-
Ace, 1 on
well,
Bell.
she knocked one of them that was on Ace down, didn't she?
No, she just
Okay.
got him.
And I have the.
You know what?
You have the archers.
I have them by
The little
box
ones,
right
I'm
now.
not so worried. Yeah, let's knock down Big Boy. Let's
Yeah.
get him.
All right.
That
so,
we're gonna get him off of
He's
you.
dangerous.
We're getting him off of
So-
you.
I
So-
tell you what. Roll 3d4 and add your spellcaster modifier.
4d4.
Pyramid.
Okay, I see.
Pyramid.
I got
and your,
1.
your spellcaster modifier is. That's your save. Your attack bonus is. It's probably going to be a 3. So
How many
Mine's
of these
a
do
6.
I need?
Mine's
3.
already a 6.
Yours
Hers
is a
should be
6?
higher.
How is mine only a 2?
So
That was
this
mine a
one, right?
6.
I need
Yeah.
more than one of these?
'Cause I'm
yeah,
a paladin.
or you can roll that one over and over again.
No, I really don't want to. How many do I need, you said?
3.
1, 2, and the purple one and the white one's fine. Okay.
All right. Well, we'll just call y'all's spellcaster modifier 6 until we know better.
Okay.
Ooh.
Got a 4, a 1, and a 1.
So that's 6
Uh-huh.
plus 6 is 12.
Okay.
Let's see. Where is he? There he is.
They should at least
Well.
have knocked out.
He is stunned as he turns around and sees you running, blowing smoke.
Good.
Tally.
Get off the table. Get off the table.
I got enough for it.
Off the table, Winnie.
Got some sniper-like accuracy.
I want to send Audrienne to stab Big Boy in the head and maybe get him poisoned.
Okay.
But I also want to shoot a firebolt.
You can
Don't, not in a closed space.
Doesn't
Firebolt's
Audrey
not
breathe
fireball.
fire?
Oh,
So
You can set his ass on
directing
fire.
Audrey, I'm gonna say directing Audrey is a bonus action.
Okay.
So you can send her to do her thing,
Yeah.
and
So
so
Big
she's
Boy who's on.
yeah. So have her make an attack roll.
you have luck. Use your luck.
I'm gonna use my luck.
So Audrey is kind of warbling as she flies upwards.
Yeah, kind of messed me up twice today. Oh, 19.
Yes.
Audrey flies down, and as she does, she whips her tail. And go ahead and give me a d6 for damage.
Pyramid. No. Block.
Block,
Sorry.
block, block.
Pyramid's D4.
5.
Ooh.
A what?
5.
So he
Nice.
takes 5 hit points of damage, and green, he is poisoned.
Yay. Person.
Person.
And then
Now your action.
I am going to shoot one big fat fireball at.
Fireball or firebolt? Two differences, and it's in closed space.
Okay,
Please be
fire
careful.
bolt.
Thank God.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot a big fat firebolt at one of the ones who are on Ace.
Okay.
So.
It's an 18. Woohoo!
How much?
An 18.
That definitely hits. Fire bolt.
Oh, my bad. It's an. Yeah, it is. That was
What
not
level are
an
you?
18.
11. That's 3d10 plus your spell casting modifier.
So you don't gotta go digging.
So 3d10 plus
Plus-
what?
Your spell casting modifier, which is
6.
plus 6.
660.
What's that?
660.
That's a 10. That's a 10.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
That's
that's
a 10.
Okay,
12,
6, 6, 10.
22.
22 plus 6 is 28.
Oh.
Who was that directed at?
One of the mooks.
One of the ones that are on
It's on
Ace.
Ace.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, reinforcements.
The guy in the middle kind of stumbles down to one knee as he looks up, and his eyes get real wide as he sees this big half-orc spell slinger just throwing shit, and the half-elf throwing shit, and they're kind of panicking at this point.
As they should.
Well, they shouldn't have started it.
I mean, they are the epitome of fuck around and find out.
They started it for a reason.
The two archers
The what?
I want to
draw on Nick. Neither one of them hitting Nick.
Yay!
Leaving them.
And they're like, then the three mooks on Ace, a 2, a 3, and a 6. They can't hit shit because they just got
now.
burned up by a big half-orc bitch. And the big monster boy, he has to roll at disadvantage because let's roll him a Constitution check. He fails, and now he rolls at disadvantage. He rolled a 3 and a 2.
Oof.
So he takes the lowest one, which is a 2, and he misses. So
Have fun.
they deserve what they get.
That's right.
I want to know
Ask
why.
them.
Poison.
I'm gonna.
We
Yeah.
need to yield. Tell them they need to yield. Do they surrender?
Yeah.
Actually,
Yes.
yeah. That's what I'm about
Can
to
you
do.
get one by the neck
And
of
why
your
did
sword?
they do
Parlay.
it?
I don't know why you did it.
No, fuck y'all.
Okay.
Then it's on,
All
mother.
right. It's
Girl.
on. It's on like Shaka Khan.
Let's do this.
All right. Who's
Okay, who's next?
So it's your attacks, your round. So we'll start here.
Okay, so who's anybody still standing?
Oh yeah, they're all still standing. One of the three you hadn't even touched.
Well,
You
I'm
know-
still raging, right?
Her
Go for it.
raging.
Rage, rage, rage.
Okay. Because I'm not feeling anything. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. Who is the one that is the most dangerous for Ace and I right at this moment?
The three?
I thought they were down on their knee.
No,
Just one of them.
just the
Just
one.
one. So the other two are still there.
They're pretty dangerous, but the big guy is still right behind you with the hammer.
What is it gonna take to get him?
Luke,
The big guy,
He's poisoned.
and he's poisoned, so he's
hey,
now
look.
attacking with a disadvantage.
Wait, he's
Well,
been
I'm
poisoned?
just gonna take
Give him a
Yay.
kiss.
my
Yeah.
big hammer weapon and just knock him in the head with it.
Poisoned.
Okay, give it a shot.
Yes.
Knock his lock off.
15.
That hits.
Yes.
Does he go down?
Roll for damage. What is your hammer? Let's see.
My-
Let's look. Right up here. Great axe. So that is a D12. That's an axe, so yeah, that's a D12. So
Yeah.
roll this one for damage,
Yeah, my sword's glowing. And we're in the
12.
library. But
plus
it's
your
starting to glow. My
proficiency.
sword's glowing.
4.
Is it?
So that's a 16.
Is your sword glowing?
Yes.
You hit the big guy with a
We're in
16.
that library. That sword
And
just
he's at a
started humming.
disadvantage.
Yeah,
What? It
and
started humming.
he is looking pretty fucking rough.
Huh?
He
Wasn't
is.
stated just yet.
He's down on one knee, and he's kind of shaking his head. So, was that your first attack? So now you get another attack.
Okay. Well, I
Same
want to
thing?
finish him off.
Good. Give it a shot.
Okay. 15.
You want some
That hits. Roll the 12.
Okay.
So you don't have to roll. How do you want to do this? How do you want that guy to die?
Oh, I'm going to chop his head off.
So
I love a good
as your big
decapitation.
axe arch, you swing one way and then you reverse the swing. Your muscles straining against your leather and the weight of the axe. As you return the swing, you spin the axe in your hand and return the swing. and as the swing returns, it cleaves the man's head from his shoulders.
It goes tumbling.
And-
to the
It's like
side.
I want it
soccer
to
ball, I
roll
wanna
out
catch.
there so the other people
And he
can
just
see
falls forward,
They're gonna be some
blood from his body
repercussions.
still
Oh,
pumping
sorry,
hard,
baby. Mama.
spilling out onto the ground.
it. Well, there you go.
Now do you surrender?
I think you should pick up his head and show the other three.
That's what I said.
This
Roll
is
it
what
out
you're-
there.
Okay,
This is
so
what they're getting.
give me an intimidation check.
Ooh, I've got a high intimidation.
Oh yeah. I remember something about that.
So
Okay,
roll your-
plus 3.
Isn't that a bit
I
sad?
roll a
Joe?
20.
Yeah.
Roll it to me.
They're
Roll
fucking
a
with
20.
us hard, we're gonna fuck them right back.
Oh, 4 plus 3,
we're on.
7.
We're on stream.
They're like, not a
She said that,
chance,
Brian.
Greenie.
Well,
These idiots
it's
are
all
just
in the
twisting
action.
movement sounds.
There you have
Oh,
it.
do you
So-
want me to intimidate? 'Cause I have-
Somebody better
Yeah.
yell out, I'm
So
going
ha-
to the queen.
Has everybody attacked now?
No.
Okay.
Well,
No, I haven't yet.
well, she did, and then I thought we were going back around.
Okay, so your turn, Agnes.
Okay, so how many do I have standing up right now? Those 3, right?
You've got the 2 archers on Nick in the
I
back
haven't
of the
even-
shop.
I haven't gone yet. Unless we're
You come
doing
around.
like.
Yeah, it's coming.
Oh,
in.
okay. I was
Yeah.
confused for a second.
Yeah, you're getting your turn. 2 archers on Nick in the back of the shop. Man, we still haven't got. Did we get Ace's attack?
No.
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 Oh, wait. Ace needs to be able to do his thing.
So Ace is on those 3. So
Did you?
left, right, or center? Which one?
The one
Um,
who's down.
Who's down? There's some,
The center one. He's on the one knee.
but the other 2 are fine.
One of them nobody's even hit yet, and one of them is he's taking a couple of licks.
Well, I'll take the one that hadn't been hit.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
so
I don't know.
That's how many you can know.
No.
1.
Okay. So as
total
Ace
4.
moves forward to strike at the one on the left,
This dice.
he stumbles and falls prone,
Okay.
snapping off the arrows that are in the front of his armor. So Agnes,
And that's what we're trying to figure out.
No, you can't do nothing extra till your next.
She can't heal.
No, I'm
Oh.
talking about that specific spell. But I mean, you can go for it if you want.
Well, how many cantrips? They're cantrips, so I mean, that's,
Cantrips are free.
can do
You
any,
sell
as
them.
many,
Yeah.
right?
you can do as many as you want.
All right. So,
Did you already use your spell slot?
how many spell? I don't know how many I have.
Yeah, you're good. Keep slinging spells.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
Let's see. So, we have got got those 2 on Nick over there. I don't like that at all.
I got it. they're missing entirely. In fact, my next turn I might actually be able to incapacitate.
Come on, wood.
So no.
Just help.
Okay. So the 3 then that are still on you, I want to Eldritch Blast them.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no!
We're gonna get demonetized. I'm sorry.
I think we've all kind of let the F word fly a couple times today.
And so
Pardon our. Here's another F word, French. There you go.
I've been to
Frank.
France, and
So-
that's not
our
French
rage.
All right.
Look,
So
Mark
I would
Carson
like to
2000.
Eldritch Blast them.
Just like and subscribe.
All right,
You should set up a Patreon.
Gordhead. Let's see. You have 3 beams at level 11. You're not a level 11. You have
Yeah.
two beams at level 10,
Level
9.
5.
9.
9.
Yeah, so you get 2 beams at 5. You don't get 3 to 11. So go ahead.
Okay,
So you
so
have 2 beams.
I am gonna hit the one on this side, one on this side, because the one in the middle, I want him to know I'm coming for his. You know what?
Oh, so the ones that
It's
are
going
on,
ace.
the ones that are going after Ace. Ace is on
Yes.
face
He
down
said
on
he
the
got
ground.
them, so okay,
Yeah,
if
he
Nick's
said
got
he
them.
got them.
I need to
So,
heal him. I wish I was.
So the middle guy,
They can't. They're battling.
My thing
you're
is
going after the
full.
one in the middle.
No, I'm going after.
Oh,
I have
either-
2 of them, right?
either
One on each
right,
side, and I
right,
want that guy in the
sorry.
middle to know I'm coming for him.
Okay.
So, D20?
Yeah.
17.
When it
That
evil
goes
or
where you want it
something
to.
like that
So
was near it.
the Eldritch Blast. What is
I
the
don't know how far
damage?
we are from them.
So the
Good job.
1d10 force damage.
Hang on. Eldritch Blast is. Yep, when on a hit, target takes 1d10. Yep. So roll a d10 for damage. The
Yes,
I'm
merry-go-round.
looking.
And you have one sitting out already.
I'm wanting my green one. This one? Yes.
That's the percentage, but it'll work. It'll work just the same.
This one.
Yes.
What is it?
1.
You want to roll more damage? Is that what you?
Yes.
Okay.
Just roll it.
Roll this one.
10.
Yeah, it's 10. 0 equals 10.
Okay.
Okay.
As the force hits the guy, bounces him back. Pretty significant, and yeah, so give me another damage roll for the other guy.
2.
Oh, I forgot to add your spellcaster modifier.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 20. Never mind. So that's 2 plus 6 is 8.
And the other one was 16.
11. Yeah, got the 16. All right. So, Nick.
Alright, seeing as they've already attacked, I'm going to go ahead and use my first action to essentially bash my shield against one of the guys to knock him into either the forge or onto the
Okay,
ground.
so give me a melee attack with your proficiency. Yeah,
I
20.
would love it if you
Which
put it to the
proficiency?
forge.
Your
The 20, the one in your hand. Just
That'd
roll
be
it.
awesome.
17
Plus 2.
plus
No.
2.
Plus 3. 20.
20, dirty 20. You definitely hit him, so give me a d6 for melee damage.
6.
Okay?
Ah.
Okay.
My bonus action,
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and focus my efforts on the other guy. He's slashing him at the legs and trying to get him onto the ground.
Okay, with your sword.
On the table.
We're not going to have any coins
Yeah.
left.
12.
12 hits.
Alright. With
So roll if you give me a damage. Give me your d8 damage.
Diamond.
I need to hurry up and get back from the library.
1.
We don't know anything's going
Okay,
on.
so
I'm also
that
going to use my action surge.
We
Yeah.
need somebody to sing
so
this
that hits him
song.
in the leg, but he doesn't go down. Kind of stings a little bit.
Upon seeing this, I'm just like, oh, fuck it. I'm just going to grab him by the bottom of the leg and
That's
yank,
it.
yank it.
That's your 2.
That was your 2. Your
Well, I have action surge.
Well, do you have
Action
2 attacks
surges.
and an action surge, or
Once per rest, you already used it.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah.
Yeah.
thank
I
you.
have it too.
All right. So Tally,
Sorry.
your time.
Okay, so tell me.
All right. So this is the picture. You have Belle taking heads.
I love a good decapitation. That was excellent.
yes,
She-
I know. I'm so
Did she
proud.
get inspiration point from that?
She took the big guy's head. Yeah, as a matter of fact, it is a pretty good shot.
What'd you throw? Oh,
That's what
Right
I'm
there.
talking about.
That's inspiration right there.
What'd she get?
thank you.
A little extra luck.
Oh, a
So,
was out.
thank you.
Oh,
So, what you see is you see Belle with her axe dripping with blood standing over a guy decapitated with coming out of both sides.
I mess with Ace again.
You see Ace prone
Okay.
in front of 3 smithies.
Is he
and-
out or is he just down?
No, he just knocked down. You
Okay.
see him moving, trying to get back up, and you see Nick in the back of the smithy making waste of a couple of archers who
Okay.
wish they were now swordsmen. And
So
you see Agnes slinging all kind of shit.
do I know you guys are in the library?
Yeah, we told you before you
Okay.
left.
Somebody's got to get.
Then
you gotta
I'm
get
going to
something.
send Audrey to the library as fast as she can go, and I
Good
am
deal.
going to throw.
Get them to get the queen. That way they know what's happening. Because something tells me we're going to have major repercussions for this fight.
I want to throw a.
But we need to find out why, because somebody's gonna have to fess up to why they did that.
Yeah, acid splash. That's another cantrip. So yeah, I'm gonna acid splash.
Which is there's 3 left around Bell and Ace, and there's 2 in the back of the smithy.
Can you and Belle hold hands and
They are
do that
shielded
at the
because
same time?
Nick is between you and them.
So don't. Okay, so then I'm going to go for. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and see if I can get the one who's on his knees. I guess the middle guy.
Okay.
13.
13.
That's just the spell. That's just for a see if it
So
gets-
plus 6 is
19.
19. So that's an acid.
Acid splash. It's my cantrip.
Hang on.
Skin's going to melt.
It's right off your skull.
It's going to look like Indiana Jones.
We hope.
Alright, so at 11th level, that's 3d6 acid damage. 3 cubes.
3d6. Just 2. I got 1. Okay. 3, 3, 5.
Nice.
The guy down on one knee, he looks up and
14.
as your acid splashes over his face, you hear him scream, and his scream just becomes silent as this front part of his skull and everything just goes away. And he falls forward onto the ground.
Way to go.
That's gruesome.
Bravo.
I love it.
Good job.
And
Very good job.
as this happens, Nick, from behind you, you feel the wind of 2 arrows, and they just
I am sick of these.
right into these dudes' chests and down they go.
Oh,
Oh, somebody.
how'd you do that?
And then
How'd you do that?
there is Bell.
Dramatic turn to look.
You as you're raging, you're surrounded by, it looks like a squad of soldiers, of 8 soldiers. And what do?
They're against me?
Don't know. They're just around you.
Well, so he just had arrows help him, correct? Is that what you're saying? They
But
went
you
from-
can't see that.
Oh, I can't see that. Well, I obviously can't take everybody at one time, so I somehow I'm going to try to figure out if they're friend or foul. I don't know how I would do that. I guess if they're not attacking me, there's nothing I can do at the moment.
So if you don't make a move towards them, they're going to move by you to the people that are attacking you and grab them up and disarm them and take them, the 2 that are still standing.
Okay, so they're helping.
They're taking them into custody.
Must be the
Okay.
Queen of Swords.
Good.
Alright, good. So I suck my fireball back in.
At this moment, you see Audrey doing one of those Top Gun things through the library, and she
Permission above the tower.
Is her
Permission
sword
above
glowing?
the
Is my
tower.
sword glowing?
and she flares as she
Excuse me.
is right over you, and as she flutters her wings, pages are going
Oh, shit.
backwards and
Audrey,
forth.
stop.
And as she lands down on the table, she goes,
Problems. Is my sword glowing?
no.
That's me. Hold up, Audrey. I don't speak dragon. Just take us to where the problem
So she
is.
jumps up off the table and takes flight.
Not in the library.
And of course she's doing this thing. She flies to the front, and you find her hovering in the air just outside the door going,
Okay, well, come on,
Let's
guys.
go,
We
let's
gotta
go,
go.
let's go.
We're just gonna skid around that
And-
library and
Over.
hit the front of the palace.
So, in the aftermath,
Do I need to mend?
You
Not
might
yet.
need to.
In the aftermath.
When you get there.
you arrive at the smithy to see Tally and Agnes pretty much unharmed, but Nick with a slash or two,
I
and
thought they missed me entirely.
yes, but Nick with maybe his hair parted wrong then.
It's like a little bit of crazy hair.
Yeah, his hair's been trimmed.
Don't mess with
He's got a
the
little,
do.
he's got a little cowlick or something going on. And Ace is sitting up, and he's looking up at Belle going, I beg your pardon, madam. I should have performed much better in your defense.
Poor Ace.
Can I cure his wounds right now?
He's still got stubs of arrows sticking out of his armor.
Alright, I guess
Somebody
let's
pull
get
him
So,
to the medical wards, I guess.
so Belle, she's just coming down off her rage, and you can see she's just like, she's vein popped and everything else. Yeah, and so she's just like, so that's the scene you see, and at that point we're gonna take a break.
Oh my gosh!
All right, so
That
we're
was
gonna take a break. We'll be
insane.
right back in just a few minutes.
I was
Nick's
not
gonna
expecting
be
that.
trying
What
Boy,
a
this day
mess.
has been.
Apparently.
Woo!
Hang on.
Bloody
Let me
mess.
show-
Faces.
Okay, so we're back, everyone, and someone has asked me to show the Ace figurine, and there's Ace now that he has awakened. He is a fighter, an awakened bear. So there you go. And what a battle! So let's go back to the table. See how everyone is doing. We have a camera failure. So let me go to that real quick. I'm going to switch back to the DM view, and then I'm going to play with this camera and see what we can do here to make that thing work again. Going to deactivate it.
Because it's layers.
Oh, got it.
Reactivate. There we go. It's back online now. Alright, so let me get us back to the table. Alright, here we are.
That's right.
Back at the table. Alright, so as the battle is pretty much done, there are two of the blacksmiths have been taken into custody by the Royal Guard. Or actually, it's just the City Guard. They weren't the Royal Guard; they were just City Guard. And so the leader of the squad, walks over and asks everyone, "Are you okay?" Just as you guys are coming up, are you guys all right? Is there anything? Do we need to bring a healer?
Oh, we got it.
Yes.
I got it.
The Baron.
Okay.
Okay.
A cure
So-
wounds or healing word. Which one?
Ace has taken 13 points of damage. He has 75 hit points.
Wow.
Thankful.
And he has taken 13 hit points of damage. So
Now,
Gatsby,
here,
I can heal Ace. You heal.
massive. I got
Sure, I
massive
have
cure of
restoratives
wounds.
also.
Can I practice my healing? I've never done it before. Can I practice on
Right.
Ace?
that's up to you two. Fight over
I
who's
like
going to
it.
heal somebody. Another melee battle.
I'll heal Ace. You heal her.
I got massive cure wounds.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
so cure wounds. Is that what you got? All right. Let me look that up.
Massive.
Mass cure wounds.
Yes.
Okay. MASS. Mass heat cure wounds. Alright, so one action, 32. Okay, roll at higher levels. Okay, 3d8 for Ace.
I'm doing ace.
Or for Belle, I'm sorry.
5, 4, 8.
3d8?
There are
That
two
was
pieces
3d8.
left.
5, 4, and 8.
5, 4,
17.
Yeah. So you get 17 hit points back.
Okay.
How many
Okay,
hit points were you down?
Like 13?
That was ace.
11.
So you're healed all the way up.
You
Okay.
guys
And
want
lay
some
on
cookies?
hands.
Okay.
Hey,
It's
so there's
5
two
times
pieces
my
left. Who wants
paladin
them?
level healing for 5 of my hit points.
So what?
Who else wants quiche?
5
There's only two
times
left.
my paladin level
Okay.
for 5 of my hit points.
I don't
Which is fine.
think he-
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna go check on Ace. It's like, okay, you good, buddy?
And he
Okay.
actually, if you actually help him peel his armor
Yeah,
off,
let's take that armor off.
you can see that these were armor-piercing
Oof.
arrows. They
Yeah.
had the real narrow profile,
Mm.
and they're designed for piercing armor. And as you remove the armor, Ace kind of winces a little bit because they did penetrate the armor about 2 inches, which means,
The armor's poking in them too.
yeah, so that got into him for about an inch or so. So he wasn't mortally wounded. It didn't get, penetrate
Yeah.
into the organs, but he took some damage there.
Alright, I can do that, buddy. Okay. I'm just gonna... My paladin level is 3. So 5 times 3 is 15 for 5 of my hit points.
Okay.
I'm just gonna...
So you take 5 hit points off of yours, and
Yep.
Ace gets his back. So the rest of the day unfolds pretty much like, some higher ranking folks show up and they kind of gather you guys up and say, let's get you back to the palace and get you cleaned up, and we're going to take care of this bunch here and this and that and the other
Well, we
thing.
need to find out why
Um,
they got it.
You know,
Why all this
Thank
happened.
y'all
It's-
for healing us.
it's
Oh,
pretty
let's
much...
interrogate one.
It's pretty much getting y'all back, getting y'all cleaned up, getting y'all fed, getting y'all put to bed, and they now have posted guards in the hallway.
Yes, again.
Not because they're watching you or attending you, it's just because they're protecting you.
Yeah.
One of the captains of the city guard, made some comment like they need protection. So.
She cleaved one's head from its neck.
So the next day, you all are summoned to the main courtyard before the palace, and you see the 2 smiths that attacked you, and they look like they've been beaten to a pulp. They have taken some melee damage since you've seen them last.
Good.
They have them on their knees, and you see all the muckety mucks, and out from the palace walks the king and the queen, and you see 2 soldiers standing there with great axes.
We need to know why they did this.
So the queen or the king nods his head. The soldiers spin the great axes and take each one of them's head.
Au revoir.
I would like to interrogate
And
one.
as that happens,
Probably
what's the guy's name that was the advisor?
Mm.
Hold on.
Irritating little blue one.
Yep, the irritating little blue guy.
Yeah.
Hang on, I got it here somewhere.
Grand General Tarkin
Yeah.
of the Empire.
It's not Hedda, it's not Jim. That guy. He comes and finds you all, and
I have it written down somewhere.
and he says the king and queen would like a private audience with you.
Good, we'd like a private audience with the king and queen.
Absolutely.
I'm assuming by this point y'all have told us what.
Bronwyn.
Yeah. He told you every little detail.
Wrong one. That's him.
Bronwyn.
I cornered you.
So he leads you forward as the king and queen have already gone inside, and they lead you into the throne room, which was the big main hall. And as you enter the throne room, it is empty, with the exception of you, Bronwyn, the king, and the queen. They are standing before their thrones at floor level, and as you approach, the king says, "First, allow me to offer my deepest apologies for this attack. We have questioned those men.
We saw that.
We would
Dang
have
it.
liked to have questioned them ourselves.
We have our justice here.
That's fair. That is beyond.
And they are part of a, how can I put this? A militant,
Cult?
No,
Resistance?
a militant resistance to the empire.
Ah,
Where'd they come from?
Guerrilla fighters.
so I'm guessing that they view us as a major threat.
Their whole identity surrounds the purity of the empire.
Oh, so it is, like you said, cult.
It's a good thing we're not staying.
And this is a far cry from those that come in from the west, which fall on the very opposite end of the spectrum as a threat to the empire, as well as anybody that would ally with them. And you look at the queen, and she stands just stoic. And she says, the king continues, "We are familiar with their tactics, this purity group. And we have found out from these smithies, who in actuality weren't smithies. They had paid the smithies from that shop to borrow the shop. They will be found and punished as well."
How did they know that we would be going to the shop?
My lord, may I inquire as to your methods of questioning to them? And if so, may I
We
question?
ask them questions, and they give us answers.
Understood.
Well, you saw their faces.
Now, I have assigned additional guardsmen to your quarters. However, it is quite obvious that they're not needed. But if it would make you more comfortable, I will leave them assigned there.
Would it make you more comfortable?
I cannot afford, as a leader of this country, to allow you to come to harm. My goal is to establish diplomacy with Ramsar. And if we were to allow their representatives to be harmed or killed, then that would be in bad form.
Well, I'm good with the guards being out there to give us a heads up if something happens so we can get ready for it.
Sounds good.
And if possible, assist them. So.
We will make our way southward in 2 days' time.
2 days from today.
2 days from today.
Okay.
Our intent to leave on the morrow has been marred by this incident. We have some loose ends to tie up concerning this incident.
So the queen's being stoic.
What's that mean?
I mean, she's not saying anything. She's
Oh.
just standing there
But
looking.
can you blame her?
Something's out of turn.
He's accusing the
wait,
West and these militant guys.
So, out of character, does the king know that the queen is trying to?
It doesn't appear so.
So again, can you blame her?
So, should I speak up? Rude the plan? Hershka.
Alright, well,
Is
It's all
Harold
same.
okay? I just have to know.
Harold. The queen says, Harold is fine.
I was just wondering.
My.
So,
didn't he just try to kill you?
Not Harold.
So we have 2 days to regroup and get ready to go on our journey.
thank you for your
The
time.
warden of the North.
Thank us for our time. We get a thank you for. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Very welcome.
Which means, get out.
I give
Yeah,
the,
we
cur-
know
I
what
give
it
the
is.
usual courteous bow before leaving.
And
We're
I'm
up and
just, I'm
dismissed.
gonna be kind of rude and actually turn my back and walk out.
Yeah.
So as you all leave, you hear a conversation between the queen. You can't hear exactly the king and the queen. You can't hear exactly what they're saying, but there's a conversation. And it seems a little heated.
Hmm.
Huh. Do I have something else strong?
Is there another way into this throne room?
Yes, there are many ways into this throne room.
Unseen.
Okay, so I guess I'll try with family cover back.
Can I
Yeah, we need to find out.
head up to one of these other doors?
I'll cover
Maybe.
Annie's back.
As you make your way around to where these other entrances would be to the throne room, there are guards posted.
But you're invisible?
No. But I'm really sneaky.
So,
I can cause
It is now-
distraction by feigning an injury.
So there's
Yeah.
no way that we have privy to what the king and queen were
No.
snipping about.
So, as this day passes and turns to night, Ace seems to have recovered quite nicely. The palace guard has exchanged his armor for palace armor, and with the promise of making his armor whole again.
Okay.
As night falls, I take it you all take your long rest.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna very specifically pray for answers about these
Conversation.
the cult.
Can
Sure.
I
It's
can't
bothering me.
can I polymorph into something that can be listening?
Sure.
What do you
Why?
want to listen to?
Beautiful, beautiful.
Do you want to listen? What do you want to
Oh,
listen?
listen on in on King and Queen.
They're in their chambers on the other side of the castle.
Well, I got a beautiful butterfly that's going to the.
Oh God.
Okay.
Do you need someone to cover your
Roll a stealth
No, don't.
check.
No, I'm just.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
Anyway, I'm very
So-
specifically praying for some insight on this because I'm actually very bothered by this. Don't know if he's gonna answer or not, but
I couldn't.
I am disturbed.
So should a polymorph?
Roll a 20. Straight roll.
Do you have any luck?
Kinda, yeah, I have luck.
You
This is information we might actually need.
Can I? 15.
Yeah.
15 was the DC.
Yay. Okay.
Okay.
Before you, in your mind's eye, appears your God. He calls you his dear servant, his champion. What is it you seek, my pretty one?
those people who attacked my friends, we are trying to do right for this empire. We're trying to bring back the balance between the races, as it were. These people seem to me like a bigger threat than the royal family could ever be. Any insight you can offer me? I'm not asking you to point a finger at anybody. I just want insight.
It would seem that the chaos I see is generated by the success of both those you support and those that are supported by these individuals. However, they are at opposite ends of the spectrum.
Do we need to not interject ourselves with these militant ones?
Would you lie down with your enemy?
Of course not.
So who's the enemy?
The king and queen aren't our enemy.
I wouldn't think so.
Okay.
You're very wise, young man.
Well, I do try.
And the vision fades.
Well, shit.
Okay.
Doesn't get up from your prayer. You just see Nick doing his hair. It's like
The boy is watching his hair.
Oh my gracious.
I'm glad
You're
it was
so
a
pretty.
hiccup. Thank you. You too.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so we don't know why they did this other than what we suspect, that it's the purity of the race. Is that correct? Is that what y'all are gleaning from this?
Okay, we gotta have something that.
But I mean, what would have made them think
That we were enemies.
that, you know, I wish we could find these people's hideout and figure it out.
Are they dragon people?
I mean, if we could find their
Yeah.
hideout, we could glean what they were up to.
So you have the two opposite ends of the spectrum.
You have the queens.
The
and
queen's
kings.
end, not even the king's. If the queen's end is red, and these people who want absolute purity inside their country is blue, the king is on a bluer side of purple. He wants to keep the peace as it is. He doesn't want anything to change.
But they want a rapport from where we came from. So
The
they
elves
said.
do. The elves are on the
Queen side.
very, very deep end of red, so are the dragons.
So little Queenie girl is running around
Triple agenting.
telling all of these impure races that, yeah, you can come join.
Once we get everything ironed out somehow.
She does not appear to what she is.
What's her
The
end
queen
game?
is not exactly who she is. I was
She's-
thinking the same thing. She's
Yeah,
not exactly who
exactly.
she says she
Regardless.
is.
What's her end game?
She's not our enemy. She's not our enemy.
But she
No,
can be a
must be.
puppet.
Puppets aren't enemies. Puppets are puppets. Regardless, going forward, we have to watch out for these.
And we're going to
Cultists.
be traveling
These
We're going to be
roads.
traveling overland.
Mm-hmm. Headed south.
So
Best keep an eye out, right?
keep
It's
an
on a
eye
swivel.
skin.
Now, would they attack the king and queen?
They attacked the heroes of the
Been
Empire
around.
I mean, they
in
actually
broad
thought that
daylight in the
they
middle
had
of
a
a
chance
street.
against us.
Mm-hmm.
How did they know we'd be going to the smithy?
Somebody
Look at
they
us.
were watching us.
Look at us.
We need armor.
Of course we go to Smithy's. That's the best smithy in Clanhal, I'm assuming.
Hmm.
Rock, hard place. Us.
I'm thinking recon.
With whom?
Something, somewhere, there's information that we're missing.
I was gonna say send Dottie. Send hey,
Audrey.
send Audrey.
Yeah, but
I don't know where to send her to.
Just let her
listen.
fly out for like 10 minutes and come back.
Here's what we need to do. We need to pick up as much information as possible. Then we start slowly taking secretive action.
We need to put Wonder Woman wire on them and find out what's going. So they'll tell the
Has
truth.
anyone forgotten that we're supposed to be looking for portals while we're over here?
I haven't forgotten.
You don't.
I mean, that was half the reason I wanted to go up the mountain with y'all when
Do you think?
the Queen
Do you
got
think
attacked.
where that
Could have been
temple
a portal.
place is could be a portal,
It could
or
be.
further up? And they're trying to get back. She's trying to get back to the where she's trying to get back to somewhere. The Queen is.
You hear a horn sound.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Gates of hell have opened. The apocalypse is upon us.
And somebody like
And
look,
then they start sounding all over the palace.
under attack.
2 arms.
Storms.
Put my little
You
slingshot in
hear-
my pocket.
Movement. If you look out the window, you can see soldiers streaming onto the drill fields, onto the training fields, onto the courtyards.
But that dragon made a promise to you,
I'ma
and you made
pop
a
open
promise
the
to
door.
the dragon.
As you open the door, you see the soldiers in the hallway with their backs against your doors.
What's going on?
Don't know. Something big.
Well, we
let's
need to help.
go.
We need help. Come on.
We need to help y'all.
We're,
Well,
we're
come
here
on,
to,
you guys, let's
we're
go.
here to protect you.
Yeah, and
Well,
we're
you
here
come
to help.
with
Get thee
us.
behind me.
Get behind us and protect us from
Protect our eyes.
The
Yeah.
little soldier looks at you like,
Cover the rear.
yes, ma'am.
I mean,
Okay.
unless you want to go
Move.
in the front.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So all of them form up behind you, and as you go down the hallway, it leads into the main corridor. It goes to the main entrance of the palace. And as you turn, you can see soldiers flooding into the palace. They're almost shoulder to shoulder.
Their soldiers are ours.
Everything.
The royal guard,
Okay.
as well as city guard.
Okay, it's our people. Okay.
And you hear one of them go, "To the queen."
Shit.
What do you mean to the queen?
To the Queen, he says. Let's go.
Let's
Oh.
go. We're off to the queen. Let's go.
To
We're
protect
gonna
her.
protect her. Yeah.
So, as you move in the direction of the soldiers, or with the soldiers, kind of like following the flow of water through the palace,
Simulate into the rat's nest.
you reach an area where you're kind of gridlocked. You can't move any further. And you hear, "Send the heroes of the realm, of the empire." And they just kind of part like water.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Because aside from that, Bella and I were about to roar.
Oh, I was fixing to levitate.
And as
I
you,
know. I was thinking.
as you walk into the queen's, what do they call it? Salon chamber,
Mm-hmm.
a reception chamber. You see the queen sitting with a robed figure standing over her, weaving. You see a gash in the queen's cheek almost from her temple to her chin bone. She has blood streaming down from her right shoulder. As the weaver makes the weave, you can follow the threads of the magic as it begins to heal things up. There's still a scar here. The weaver wasn't that skilled. And you see the blood flow stop here. The queen is pale.
Will they let me come over
Yeah,
and put my
can I-
hands on her? Because I can massive cure.
She looks up and she sees you enter the room, all of you. She goes, I need you now more than ever. The king is dead.
What?
And that's where we'll end it today.
No! Give us 10 more minutes. Give us 10 more minutes. Give us 10 more minutes.
And that is all for tonight. We'll pick it up there at the next session.
We gotta wait a whole freaking month.
And so we're glad you guys got to be with us tonight. We hope you come back next time. It's going to be let's see. I think we've got a session on the 26th, the day after Christmas, and then our next session is probably not going to be until 2024. So
We have special
Please
guests on our
like
next.
and
we are
subscribe.
we're so happy that you guys got to drop by, watch what we were doing. We love you guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Please like
Bye,
and
y'all.
subscribe.
Y'all